Hi friends, I'm Kitty and welcome to my Dolls and Collectibles channel. I'm an adult collector that creates content that aims to encourage positivity in our hobby. You are never too old for dolls and never too old for a hobby you love, so stick around and have some dolly fun. Hi friends and welcome to my Dolls and Collectibles channel. Well, how exciting. I think it's pretty obvious what's going to happen here today because I have Ellie, my first Blythe doll in my collection, anticipating for this box to be opened. So yes, it is another Blythe doll, not a Goodsmile or Takara Blythe doll. This one I purchased from an Australian artist and I'm very excited to get this box opened. So this is really lovely. It says thank you with a rose. It's a lovely little sticker. So let's get this opened now. Oh wow, this is so beautifully presented. Look at this with the heart tissue paper. This is so cute. Oh my goodness, they've given me a free gift. How lovely is that? Oh, this is so sweet. It's a dress with like a cupcake theme, I think. That is so cute. Oh, I absolutely love that. That is so pretty. And then look in here. Look how beautifully this has been presented. It says, pretty things inside. Here we go. Another free gift. Here's all the hands. So what I'm actually doing this box opening whilst Totty, my daughter, and my husband are out. I very rarely get any time to myself. I've actually had this box for quite a while and I just haven't had a moment to myself. You know how sometimes you've just got to take a moment to invest in yourself? Well, that's what I'm doing, and I'm opening up my second ever Blythe doll. So I've only just started getting into Blythe dolls and I really adore this Ellie. She is so cute and I'm so excited to find out a little bit more about these dolls that are made by the artist. Oh, isn't she beautiful? Look at her hair, and I'm going to get her out of the box. She's gorgeous. So if you can't already tell, this is Anna, or Anna inspired from Frozen. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this outfit. And her hair is so soft. It's so different to the hair on these dolls that are, well, that's a whole discussion in itself. But this hair is so beautiful and so soft and thick and shiny. I had heard that from other collectors online, that these dolls that come from, I think it's like maybe AliExpress or maybe Amazon, or anyway, those online platforms, they say that the hair is really beautiful and soft, and it is. And this outfit she's in is so cute. Let's take a look to see what her eye chips are like. Oh, she just looks so adorable. She's got these orange eyes, so that's one colour for the chips. Super cute. It goes with her hair. Now, I've already had a little try, and I had seen from other videos online that when you pull on the string, it doesn't work as well as what it does on these dolls. It's very seamless and smooth when you change. Let me show you. When you change with these dolls, let me get her hair out. Your hair's in the way, Ellie. But as you can see, well, let me just hold on to her. As you can see, her chips change so easily, just seamlessly. It's not the same for this little lady. So these dolls, for anyone new to collecting Blythes, these, I guess, are what they call the authentic Blythes. So they're made by a company called, I think it used to be Takara and it's now called Goodsmile, something like that anyway. And they bring out different dolls each season. But when you want to start customizing dolls, and I'm very new to this and I'm still trying to get my head around it, but from what I can gather, most artists will tend to go online and find dolls on, I think it's either AliExpress or maybe Temu, I'm not quite sure. And these dolls are slightly different. Can you see how her arms and hands are very different to Ellie over here? See, Ellie has straight arms and straight legs, basically. This one it's jointed is the best way of describing it. She's jointed both in the arms and the legs. So she's jointed. And you can fully customize these dolls, and lots of people love to have lots of customization done on their dolls. And from what I can gather, the only way, and I could be wrong, please correct me, the only way that you could get a fully customized, authentic doll would be to get a doll like Ellie and pay full price for her. And sometimes these dolls are incredibly expensive online. They increase in value over time because they become more desirable. So basically you'd get one of her and then customize it into something else. But I think the idea of completely changing her and then customizing it into something else, I think that's what people have issues with. They don't want to wreck the authentic doll, if that makes sense, to use the body to then replace it with, say, the hair and other customization. That's the impression that I've got from being in the Blythe community. So unlike the reborn community, where they absolutely forbid you to sell, factory-made reborn dolls in their face group pages and things like that, you can actually buy these type of dolls that have been customised, I guess you'd call them, in the Facebook pages and groups like that, as long as it's clearly listed in the advert what type of base the doll is made from. That's the impression that I've got from being in the Blythe community. And look, if that's incorrect, please feel free to educate me and provide information down in the comments. But when I actually went looking for an authentic base for a doll to customize, I could not find anything. Whereas, with the reborn community, if you want to have a reborn doll customized, you would find an authentic reborn kit online. I have not been able to find an authentic body, so to speak, online that's blank, I guess, to be customized. I haven't found that for Blythe. So as I said, if people are in the know in the Blythe community, please feel free to correct and educate. because I'm just doing the best that I can with the research that I've done in the 12 months that I've been in the community. So getting back to this doll, I'm not sure how much customization has been done to her face. I can't really see. I don't know. She's got a little bit of blushing on the cheek. She's got really sweet pink lips. There's a little bit of pink blushing on her eyes. She's got these sweet little eyebrows. She's got lovely little lashes. Her hair it's rooted and it's been plaited. As I said, getting back to the chips, she's got these orange chips, and I've already done a practice run. They're really rickety compared to Ellie. So let me see whether I can get her chips to change. Yeah, see, there we go. That didn't do the click, but then it clicked. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That colour is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. Those eye chips, green eye chips, they are beautiful. I absolutely love those. What's the next colour? See, that didn't click again, so you kind of have to... There we go. Oh, we've got a grey. A grey... Oh, I like them too. They really suit her red hair. Really suit her red hair. But I might go back to the green. So let me just show you how the mechanism works, because it does stick. Oh, there we go. I'm getting the hang of it. You have to pull a lot harder on the string, if that makes sense. So let's look at her other details, because this dress is absolutely stunning. So I have her standing up using Ellie's stand. I'll have to get one for her because she didn't come with one. I heard that they can be a little bit tricky to get to stand up. I didn't have too many problems, but I think it's possibly because of the shoes that she's wearing. But let's just take a look at this gorgeous outfit that she's got. So it's very Anna inspired from Frozen. Isn't she beautiful? I love this red hair. I love dolls with red hair, and these green eyes, she just looks amazing. And I have to say, I do like the Blythe dolls with the fringe. It looks very, very nice. So I'm really happy with the cute little outfit that she came with and the little shoes. And of course, these accessories, I mean, that was so nice. They didn't have to do that. But it comes with all different types of hands. These dolls do. Unlike my Ellie, she, as I said, she's designed more like a Barbie with straight arms and legs. So she can't do all those fun little poses and things that these other dolls can. So I guess another thing about these, I guess you call them factory type Blythe dolls, is that there's a lot more, how shall I put it? There's a lot more flexibility with hair colour, hairstyle, skin tone. Like I said, you can change the hands. I'll pull some hands out to show you now. So here's all the different hands, but I absolutely love that one. How cool is that? But there's just various different hand gestures, and for photographing Blythe dolls, I guess there's just a bit more variety. There's a bit more fun. I really wish that they did something like that with these dolls. But as I said, this is very appealing. And as I'm very new to Blythe, I'm just trying to explore everything that there is available to get a real taste of things. And this is a lot of fun. But so far what I've noticed between these types of dolls and this one is that the hair is, it's much better quality. However, the eye chips and changing them are much easier on this one. There's a lot more variety that you can get I guess I haven't searched online for, places like Temu or AliExpress to buy one of these dolls. I'm assuming that that's where the artist purchased this from, and then she's purchased chips and things like that and the little outfit to put everything together. But yeah, all of this is lots of fun, and it just adds to, as I said, the fun of the hobby. So I'm just going to change one of her little hands over to this. I think this is so super cute. So that was actually quite easy to change. I was surprised. A little bit stiff because the doll's brand new, but how cute is that? You can have a lot of fun with that. So yeah, I'm really excited about this doll. Like I said, I still love these ones and I will collect more. I absolutely love Ellie's pink hair. And, the fashions that come with these dolls, just the whole concept of them are absolutely beautiful. But I would eventually like to get like a fully customised doll. But at this stage, at the beginning part of my Blythe journey, Blythe collecting journey, I just thought I'd have a little fun with something a little bit less expensive until I can see whether I'm fully committed to this hobby before proceeding with a big financial commitment, because the really beautiful customised ones that you see online where they've chiseled away at the face and painted and put freckles and all that kind of stuff, they are super, super expensive. This one was so reasonably priced. The artist that I dealt with, she was absolutely lovely, so efficient with posting things. She was really lovely to do business with. Do you think I should ask her to do a customised Elsa-inspired doll for this one? Because I kind of feel a bit sorry for Anna being on her own. I mean, she does have Ellie, but she's missing her sister. But as you can see, they're relatively the same height, and there are a lot of similarities about them, but you can tell the difference between the two. She certainly has a more matte face, but again, online, I think you can, from what I've seen in other videos, you can choose all sorts of different finishes, from shiny, matte, all different types of skin colours. There's a lot of flexibility. Whereas I think with the Goodsmile company, I think during the whole time they've only had one African American skin tone doll. So there's not a lot of diversity, I guess, is the best way of putting it. So yeah, this has been really interesting. Do I think this doll, in terms of the kit, is it as good a quality as this one? Absolutely not. I don't think so. But she does have some very fabulous features, very good features about her, which is, the changeable hands and being able to do a lot more posing because of the joints. The eyes, that they don't move as efficiently, that's a little bit of a concern, but I can work around that. But overall, I'm absolutely thrilled to bits with her. I think she's absolutely lovely. And now my dear Ellie has a friend. So it actually took me a really long time to finally immerse myself in the Blythe doll collecting hobby. It's not an easy hobby to learn. Like when I first got in, I had a lot of problems trying to tell what was real from what was fake, and whether, these factory bodies are acceptable within the community. Like, there is just so much information out there that conflicts with one another. It's so hard to tell. But anyway, she's lovely in the collection. Please let me know what you think about her. And as I said, if you know how to purchase, authentic kits or bodies for these dolls to be customised, please let me know. If you could refer me to certain artists or certain businesses that do that, because I really want to start exploring this hobby and learning more. But let's welcome little Anna to my collection. She's so sweet. Peace out, everyone.